What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we got Mitchell, Ian Jackson, and Matt Ryan in a spot of some runs. Now, if you don't know anything about me, bro, you know I love these pro runs just because young talent, old talent, unks, young people, that's how you really see if they really tough or not. So Ian Jackson went to UNC, transferred to St. John's. I thought he had a decent year at UNC. I don't think he had the best year. If he stayed, I definitely thought that him leaving was the right choice for him, just because I just feel like UNC doesn't really develop players like that if they want to make it to the league. Our style is very, yes, there's some iso ball at times, but it's very more team oriented. And sometimes if you want to be that guy on your team, it's just not gonna mesh well. And I think that's what happened with Ian Jackson. Not saying that's because he's an ISO player and that he's a selfish player or anything, but sometimes you just have a lot of conflict of interest. That's why you see Elliot Cadeau leave, and you just start to see it. Seth Trimble's here now, but he's not really a elite scorer like that, right? But you see RJ Davis, he was also on the team last year, so that definitely affected Ian Jackson's playmate. I mean, ball control, everything with the touches and all that. So he was really only getting the touches when he you know, was hitting. But that's another issue for a different day. Donovan Mitchell, on to you, buddy. You are a regular season warrior, all right? Buddy has not made it out of the second round of the playoffs in I don't know how long. This is kind of getting worrisome because, you're supposed to be one of the best players in the league, and you are. But this is not a good look that you can't even beat, let's just say the Pacers. You're definitely not the underdog. So you're getting up there in age now. You see Ant, you see Shea. They're winning chips. They're getting to the Western Conference Finals. They're getting to the Eastern Conference. This, that, the third. Where's your accolades at? It's cool to be a 28-point scorer, but can you take us to the championship at least? It's just things like that. So if you guys enjoy the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button. As always, click the first link in the bio if you want to talk to me about your game and just, film analysis. So, first link in the bio. Let's get right into it. Ian Jackson and Donovan Mitchell have like the same shooting pocket style, you know what I mean? It looks like this is just an Adidas run, low key. Matt Ryan, this dude's a shooter, bro. This looks like there's only like 2 pros in this run, which is maybe some college guys, but looks like there's some high school guys too. So be wary of that. I'm gonna make sure that I give some fairness when it's due. Now, Ryan, what are we doing? Oh, it's easy to guard a shooter, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you know all they're gonna do is shoot, that's all they're gonna do. Yeesh, that deserves a replay. Pound step one. Oh, hitting his mata. Yes, Mitchell. Yes. How tall is Mitchell? Like 6'4"? Look, see, it's really easy. His handles isn't like that. He's always gonna look for the shot. He's not gonna drive. He's never gonna drive. Tough shot, but he's not gonna drive. Trust. Gotta hit that. When D Mitchell does that behind the back pass, bro, you gotta have that. Jackson yet to score, by the way, guys. A little concerning if you want to be the man at St. John's. That's a tough pass. That's just elite ball vision right there. You know what I mean? He's not staring him down. He's setting him up. You know what I mean? To do this overhand pass, no look, is insane, though. It's insane. Sheesh. Hey, man, like I said, bro, it's very easy to guard just a shooter. One-dimensional plays are easy to guard. What kind of defense was that, bro? I ain't gonna lie, the best player in your team is Matt Ryan, bro. He's gonna force everything to a shot, bro. It's just predictable. Oh, hey, buddy, work on that handle, cuz. Oh my God, buddy was doing way too much. Okay, Ian, get up there, cuz. Come on, D Mitch, you got a youngin' on you. Hey, D Mitch is low key. I mean, I'm just gonna call Spider just for ease, but Spider is low key playing a playmaking role now. Oh my goodness, the difficulty of these passes. Oh my goodness, Ian, let's get it. Sidestep, pound, yeah, that's efficient. I don't really like that shot for D Mitch. You know, you really got somebody who's, maybe shorter than you, if not just the same size as you, and we're settling for a step back three. Yes, you can make this, and yes, it's a, wide open shot right now, but sometimes you don't want to make the game as difficult as it is. This is a couple steps behind the 3-point line. This is going to translate into the league because, yes, you want to get in your bag every time you see somebody like this on you, but sometimes it's just more efficient to take it to the rim because he's definitely not going to be able to keep up with you or block your shot. And if you notice anything about Donovan Mitchell's shot, look how high he gets off the ground. This is going to take energy and it will build up over a course of a game. And he's going to get tired more easily if he takes more of these shots. You got to take, better shots than this because it's not the most efficient shot and you're going to get more tired quickly. Bro, Matt Ryan is like, this dude is so... I'm not gonna lie, you can just tell D Mitch is just not even trying and he's like 6 levels above everybody. The way he's just playing the game, it's just, the read is just too easy for him. What the fuck was this though? Cross. He got blocked. 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 I was about to say, if you threw up some bullshit like that, bro, I had to get on your ass, cuz. I've not seen Ian drive once this game. Okay, Ian playing defense. Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Defense 101. Defense 101. I tell this every time. Every time. Ian Jackson, you're no exception. You know, this is part of the reason why you probably didn't get as much PT as you wanted at North Carolina either. But you're playing against Matt Ryan. This guy's 6'6", 6'7". No pun intended. But he can shoot the lights out. And he gets a screen set for him. So, guys, pop quiz. When you get a screen set, what are the options you can do? Well, the two main options: switch or stay. In this scenario, Ian Jackson decides to switch, right? You can hear him call it out. And then what he decides to do is not put a hand up and not even contest a shot. When you know this is Matt Ryan, even though Matt Ryan isn't the, premier scorer that you might think he is, he's still a decent shooter, and everybody in the damn league knows he's a decent shooter. So what does Ian Jackson do? He just watches him pull, perfect form, right in his mata. This is what we call no effort on defense. And this is a small thing, but when a coach sees something like this, they will be like, why are you not putting your hand up? This, that, the third. So we got to put a hand up on that. I'm sorry, he's an elite shooter. Yeah, this dude Matt Ryan just pulling everything because he knows his team shit. Nice ball movement. That's that paint touch, corner drive, simple play. Do we really see Ian Jackson as a shooting guard or a point guard? Because he's also 6'4", so 6'4" is not really a shooting guard height in today's league anymore. But he's not really much of a passer, so I don't really know what to classify him as. Maybe a combo guard. Yep, combo guard sounds alright. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much space he literally just created just by, oh my goodness, that quickness. Shooter to shooter, that's very much appreciated. Ooh, nice cross. Bump, lay me. Tough. Oh my god, get in your bag. I ain't gonna lie, that dude right there, he's been getting just a lot of shots from D Mitch just standing, bro. He gotta cut a little bit, bro. You never want to play in a team that just stands and shoots every shot he gets. You want him to cut a little bit too, Make your game diverse, make the defense work a little bit. Good D cut. Maybe D Mitch has some more motivation this year. He's dating, what's her name? Coco Jones or something? Forgot her name, but maybe he has to play better to keep her. Nah, I'm just joking. He's way out of her league. Just joking. They're alright for each other. Push cross, tween the lag. Oh, step back. That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. And the thing about Ian Jackson too is his pace is mediocre to below mediocre in this possession at least. But in general too, you don't really see Ian Jackson play with much pace. But in this possession specifically, the push cross to the right, you know, stops on a dime, immediately goes behind the back. All right. He doesn't even bite. The defender doesn't even bite on this. Now he tries to hezzy a little bit. Another push cross, step back. Not that much room separated. I mean, is there that much room separated? And additionally, the footwork isn't just there for the shot. You know what I mean? You know, the shot, left foot in front, right foot back. Only a few players can hit a shot with this type of stature. You know, this type of stature is a Steph Curry type of shot, KD type of shot. Not even LeBron can probably make this. A Kobe S type of shot, a me type of shot. You know, only a select few people can make this difficult shot. And, you know, as you can tell, the defender got a great contest on this. So I don't really like that shot for Ian Jackson just because it's not a good shot. It's not an efficient shot. The moves weren't efficient. You know, he didn't get that much separation. And he, you know, it's just not a good shot when you're doing all that. You know what I mean? Now D Mitch got to come back and show him what's up. Five. Dang, man. We're just chucking up shots, huh? What's Matt Ryan's field goal efficiency this video, bro? Be honest. Can't be that good. That's a foul. That's a foul. They gotta call that. Ian. That's a foul, low key too. That was a bad pass from the big. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a bad pass from the big. You know, you gotta put that butt on the lock. You know. Matt Ryan's handles gotta improve, bro. Like, come on now, bro. This is your 6th year in the league, bro. Big man pull like that, bro. I wish I had that confidence. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, Ian Jackson's pace is not there, bro. It's just not, bro. He doesn't. If you watch his game, this is a lot of possessions. This is his go-to move, but essentially. This little like in and out, stutter step, like that, all this. I mean, look at this guy. He knows his game, bro. He knows his game because he's staring at his feet. He's not even watching Ian Jackson. He's staring at his feet. Yes, it's gonna work on players who aren't really tapped into, you know, film, this, that, the third, who's not really tapped into Ian Jackson's game. But if you watch the film, the feet is gonna tell you everything, and he knows exactly when to close out, and he closes out just in time to get a decent contest, and Ian Jackson misses. Because the thing about that, doing all this and doing all the in and out to a step back, is you're wasting a lot of energy doing that. You know what I mean? You might as well just figure out a way to, you know, just do one in and out, hezzy, and if he doesn't step up, then you pull it. You don't need to do, you know, what is this? Let's just count this as a setup too. So that's 1, 2. So that's 2 hard pound dribbles just to get barely any separation and then miss the shot. Young players really got to understand you don't need to be having all this packages just to get a shot. Keep the game simple. When you're coming down the court, survey the court. If there's no one open, then you go to work, bro. One dribble max. One dribble max to set them up. If they don't step up, hezzy pull, bro. Start with your shot, bro. The shot will open up the whole game for you. When he goes downhill, he plays with one speed too. Like, yes, you can call him quick, but quickness is nothing if you can get stopped. You know what I mean? They gonna just beat you to the spot every time now. They gonna not even gonna try to, actually play disciplined defense. That's the difference between like D Mitch and Spider and Ian Jackson. I feel like they really got similar games. They got mad bounce. They can shoot a little bit. Their dribbles ain't that much better, different. They still got the same dribble package, but one is just more efficient. Even that possession right there isn't the most efficient one, but I'm gonna give him some slack because he's a fucking All NBA pro. And that's a foul right there. So that's an and one shot, and he made it. But you know, there's a difference, and I just think Ian Jackson could be a Spider type of player. That's all I'm saying. And that starts with being good on defense, because D Mitch is a good defender, being able to rebound, and being able to be efficient. Because if you know anything about D Mitch, bro, he's low key an efficient scorer. Like, that's a tough move. You gotta make that though. That's a tough move. That's a move that you can do repetitively and not get tired. Nice, I like that. You gotta make that too though. See, these are the shots that you gotta start making. Not that in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Hey, D Mitch, I don't like that attitude, buddy. That was a clean strip. Yeah. Crazy if you. Oh, it is mata. It is mata. I'm trying to tell you, he does that sidestep hezzy in and out. That's his favorite shot, bro. If you want to break down his film, if any opponents break down his film, he loves doing that hezzy sidestep pull, bro. That's tough. Let's see how he works on the island. That's a tough move. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a lot of energy expended. But I like how he set him up with the jab step. That's the key. When you have a mismatch, just take advantage of it. Even though he didn't get that much space here, you know what I mean? He redirects that bitch into the paint, gets a paint touch, pump fake. Big man didn't jump, another pump. Big man didn't go for it. This is just a better like offense type shot. Good D, better offense, you know. And this is the shot that, you know, most college coaches, if you take this shot, they're sitting your eye on the bench if you miss. But because he made it, just because he made it, we're gonna have to give him a pass on this one. That's tough shot making though. Tough shot making. Tough. I don't know, like, the thing I see right now about Don Mitch is playing a lot with his eyes. You know, coming off the screen, he's not looking directly at the rim. He's looking at his teammates. You know, you don't know if he's gonna pass. You don't know if he's gonna go for the layup. That's a pro thing, you know. Man, this man D Mitch is killing, bro. Look at his eyes, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, bro. That is pro. Look how he's staring to his left, but look where he puts the pass. He's staring to his left, but he puts the pass right in front of his face, bro. That's called reading the fucking court, bro. Insanely tough, bro. Man, this is called crock pot right here. This is called crock pot because he's slowly cooking him. He's slowly cooking him. Look how aggressive the defender is. One bump, he's off you. That's all the separation he needs. That's all the separation. Like maybe 1.5 feet at most. Hand in his face, smothered crock pot, bro. Smothered crock pot. And it's all net. All net. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Look at Matt Ryan getting locked up because he can't shoot. I mean, he can't drive like that. Like, this man hasn't made a layup all game, bro. This is kind of sad. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is kind of sad. And he doesn't want to play defense, bro. Come on, bro. Wow, and one, bro. Now that's his game right there, coming off a ghost screen and then knocking that down, bro. You gotta work on that. You gotta work on that. Realistically, this is your shot, bro. At St. John's, you are the man. You know what I mean? You are the guy. So you gotta make this. Look how much space he got. Like, they left him wide open. You gotta make that. And I will say, everybody's form is unique, but his form is really unique. The way he just brings it from the left. This is like a Lonzo Ball type of shot, essentially. Oh my God, D Mitch. The thing is, D Mitch is bottom heavy and his base is so solid that when he even looks off balance, he's probably not off balance. Like that one dribble pound to step back, it's not gonna look off balance because I mean it looks off balance, but it's probably not gonna be off balance for him just because he has so much control in his like quads and stuff like that. That's why the weight room is as equally as important as getting that work in the court. You're just gonna cook him. Oh my gosh. D Mitch. Holy cherry pick of doom, huh? Yeah. Navigating that pick. That's a tough. I like that. I like that. Keep the game simple. No need to do that in and out shit. Tough. Oh my goodness. You gotta make that. See? Ian, finally, bro. You graduated, bro. You graduated from this video. Taking notes from D. Mitch, I see. Look away, dime right in the paint. Too easy, bro. Insanely tough. Has he pulled? Sheesh. I don't know why the sound just cut off now. Oh, it's some copyright shit, but looks like the video about to end anyways. But like I said, bro, this was a great video. You know, I like to see D Mitch play against these guys because it just proves to show that a lot of these guys aren't ready for the league yet, or they are ready, but there's just levels to this. You know what I mean? Ian Jackson played pretty good. Not gonna lie to you, not pretty good, but he played well. Just because I feel like he was taking a lot. He was working on his game probably, but he's taking a lot of shots that weren't the most efficient shot, not the best shots. Definitely could have played better. So I'm gonna give him some more room to improve. But D Mitch was definitely showing him why he's probably the best, combo guard in the league. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to have your own film analyzed by me and help out your game, be sure to click that first link in the bio, set up a call with me. I'll be right on it with y'all, man. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.